Welcome to another episode of Almost the Weekend. I'm Besa Gordon.
And I'm Curtis Delgardo, a.k.a. Cuddy. Hey, bro.
We ain't got no early today, okay?
We are starting
and that
early.
is okay. But guess what? We have a jam-packed show for you.
Come
so let
on.
me, because I had to make sure I had the notes. Obviously, we're going to have CD Beat, so my girl Trey Renee is going to be back. We have DJ D-Ommi all the way from the continent of Africa pulling up on us. So you already know we got to get the tea on what he has going on in town on Friday. We also have a dope artist corner that Cuddy is doing for us. We have Sabirah Rayford from Fox 13 Seattle. Plus, we have Chef Lynn, who you might know from Communion or Little Brown Girl. And child, she is chefing it up for us. But we're also going to tap in and get to know her a little better. But in the meantime, in between time, you already know how we like to start it off with our weekend warm-up. So we're going to pass it on over to Cuddy.
You know, she always likes to pass it to me first, but I'm always ready. So, kicking it off, we got Good Thursday presented by Dion, DJ Taper, and my boy Daz. It's a Libra celebration, and we're also celebrating DJ Taper's birthday specifically. So, happy birthday to you, bro. This is happening Thursday, October 9th. It actually starts in 30 minutes. So, if you're not already down there, get dressed after you see this show and head down to Jazz Bones in Tacoma and go pop it with my guys. Next, we got Everything's Neat. We already know this is a laid-back Allure affair. You know, nice little cocktail party. If you enjoy speakeasies, this is the event for you, okay? So, Everything Neat is also happening on Friday, October 10th at Rich and Queen Anne. It will be happening from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Tickets can be found now via Eventbrite. Next, we got DJ Kick It. His U.S. tour is rolling through Seattle. This is brought to you by Mr. King of Blends himself. He is a world-renowned DJ and producer, mastering the sounds of Afro and Caribbean beat. This is also happening on Friday, October 10th at OHM Nightclub. This is from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Ticket link can be found on their website or at the door. Next, we're still at OHM popping it, but we're tapping in with Club Tribal. This is presented by Tribal Studios, a night of alternative music, hip hop, and R&B, and where anything is possible. This is happening Saturday at OHM from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Planning ahead for you guys. Shout out to Provision Seattle and their event Old Souls. This is a party for all the old souls out there. A track list consisting of pre-funk 90s music, Motown, and just overall groove. You know, so some Marvin Gaye, some Al Green. This is that throwback for you. This is happening every Tuesday from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. So just make sure you pull up to Provision Seattle right there on 2nd and Blanchard. Event reminder, plan ahead, cookout karaoke. Brought to you by the Eloquent Fam and our guy Eric Calligraphy, not our DJ, I'm tripping, but our live director.
He
might as well be a DJ.
He might as well be
He's
the DJ when the show
TV.
starts.
Come on, he's pressing buttons and switchers and moving and doing all this shit and controlling audio. But yes, this will be happening on, boop. Yep. It's not your average karaoke night. This will be happening November 1st. Location, as we all know, when we're dealing with Eric, hey, get your ticket first, and then you can find out where it's at, because we don't do no weirdos. So, early bird is right now $25. It ends tomorrow. General admission is $35 and will be available until the day of, and prices go up once you hit the door. So, get in where you fit in early, tap in with my guy, and tap in with Eloquent, and hey, get your scary karaoke going on, because I'm going to be there. I got rehearsals set up. I'm going to have my background dancers and, hey, whole nine. So, beat me there.
I know that's right. All right, so let's move on into my weekend picks. It is October, which means we have a lot of scary things coming on. So my first weekend pick is Mars Farm's Haunted Woods 2025.
Bro, what's up with you? Like, is you cool? We're not going to no... You see where we are? We're not going to no haunted woods to do nothing. What are you talking about? They gonna get us out of there quick.
First and foremost, this happens every Friday through Sunday, all the way up until October 26th. And Mars Farm's Haunted Woods is the longest haunted house in Washington.
And it's a distance, so you got to be in shape.
So typically it takes about 30 to 40 minutes to walk through it.
To be chased and scared. You guys are tripping. What are we talking about? 40 minutes of getting chased by a clown with chainsaws? No.
Yeah. So, okay,
Fuck you.
you'll be in for multiple jump scares thanks to the actors, and between themed sets, you'll walk in the dark with ambient music, which is its own kind of uneasiness.
Like the Michael Myers soundtrack?
Most likely. Lines can get long, but with great food, light shows, and other activities, there's plenty to do while you wait in line. So,
Like what? What? No.
grab your tickets. You guys have a lot of opportunities to go. Don't worry about Cuddy.
40 minutes and you're jumping out. Are the actors and zombies protected by the union? Like,
I
is
mean,
there
you're
a
not allowed
waiver
to touch them.
Oh, there's waivers to sign.
I don't have an answer to that.
I'm just saying reflexes are a beautiful thing and naturally humanly thing. And you want to
this
pop
is
out at somebody.
why we just take you to the day party.
Shout out to Cappies. You know, it gets me right for times like this.
Next event, Sunday open skate at Tacoma Armory. You are wild, bro. And Eric cannot take it right now. So this Sunday, there is an open skate over at the Tacoma Armory, all right? Look, lace up, roll with us during Sunday open skating. This is held twice a month from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. You bring your friends, family, or come solo for a good vibe. You can never go wrong with skating. You can do that, right, Cuddy?
That's more my speed.
Okay,
Now, that's
okay.
my vibe. We can get our roll bounce on. Do that. But, hey, we're not doing no Freddy Cougars and none of that.
Oh, my God. Okay. Next event, Benny the Butcher is going to be over at the Paramount Theater on Sunday.
That's hard. That's hard.
That one's Cuddy approved, okay?
That's hard.
I'm getting better. Ew, ew.
That's hard.
And then, let me see. Next week is Free Third Thursday and Downtown Art Walk. This is actually over in Tacoma, and they're free. They start at 3 p.m. You can visit Washington State History Museum from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. for free. You can also visit the Foss Watery Seaport from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and the Tacoma Art Museum and Museum of Glass from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Now, lastly, I gotta get up my notes for this one. Hold on, where's my phone?
Not the notes.
Well, yeah. The Intentionalist Awards is coming up this Tuesday, and I will be your MC. So first and foremost, you can actually grab your tickets over at eventbrite.com. If you went last year or you've gone before, you know that they are always featuring food and beverages from different locally owned businesses. This year they have Pizza by Ruffin, Chamo Rican, fire by the way, Friday Afternoon Tea, PJ's Classic Creamery, The Station, and many more. And what I love about this is the different categories that people are being nominated for. For example, you got Community Over Competition, Heart of the Community, Rookie of the Year, Cross Cultural Champion, Legacy Award, and Team Member of the Year Award, okay? The event starts at 5:30 p.m. and the program is from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. And the reason why we say it starts at 5:30 p.m. because when you first get there, child, we're getting all the foods, we're getting the drink. It's almost like a little networking kind of vibe before the actual award show starts. So definitely come hungry, definitely come with your business cards and ready to network, or with your bleep, because you know a lot of people like to do the bleep thing where you just kind of like scan the QR code, and be ready to have a good time because it's gonna be a vibe. Even if I wasn't hosting this event, trust me, you would really enjoy it. And once again, you can grab your tickets right now over at Eventbrite and just search Intentionalist Awards. That's my last event.
Come on. With gratitude and intentions.
You know, I had to end it with something more positive, child.
Warm them up the right way. Cook them up.
I can't help the order of the events, Cuddy.
Hello.
Now, with that being said, we are off to another commercial break, or shall I say our first commercial break. And when we come back, we will be joined with my girl, Trey Renee, for City Beats. Of course, you're watching Almost a Weekend. Welcome back to Almost a Weekend. I'm Besa Gordon. Cuddy's taking a quick break. You know why? Because it is time for City Beats with my girl, Trey Renee.
High fashion, Okay, are you into the fashion scene? Because if not, baby, let me tell you something. We are welcoming the 12th year of Fashion Next, okay? Portland's marquee event that has been attracting the discerning audience to support the fashion designers through an unforgettable experience in one of the most iconic towers in downtown this year. Now, if you don't know, named #1 in Forbes' U.S. City Fashion Weeks, Fashion Next has been leading the way in Portland's elevation by staging the runway shows of leading independent designers from all across the country. And this year, Fashion Next is going to take place in the beautiful One Financial Center, also known as the Bank of America Tower, downtown, overlooking the Willamette River. It's going to be a gorgeous setup, and the experience is going to be unlike any other. The Grand Rotunda, I am setting the stage for you all if you can't tell. This is going to be great. It's an immersive experience of fashion and entertainment. It's going to take you through a magnificent journey of fashion creativity. So, let me tell you, starting on Thursday, runs through Saturday, each night starts at 6 p.m. with a cocktail reception with exhibits, followed by the fabulous runway shows featuring amazing designers. Then each night, be sure to stay for a meet and greet with the night's designers. You can see their designs up close, you can get a little chatty, and then you want to cap off each night at the official Fashion Next after party every night. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all of this is going on in order. And that after party, you know my guy DJ OG1 is going to be spinning, okay? Top DJs from all across the whole Pacific Northwest are going to be spinning as you dance the night away with designers and VIPs. So yes, to answer your question before you even ask, tickets are still available, but please hurry up because they cost more at the door and the day of. So you want to hurry up and head over to Fashion Next. Listen, it's Fashion XT. So FASHIONXT.com/tickets. Fashion Next. Trust me when I tell you, you do not want to miss this. Besa, I don't know if you've ever been to the runway show, the Fashion Next shows here, but baby, it's on a whole nother level. It's elevating, and it's giving New York vibes, but Portland, which, you know, might be better. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Might be better.
But the good part of Portland, okay? It's not the Portland weird.
First of all, don't believe the hype. Portland is not on fire. Portland is not a war ravaged at all. I mean, we probably have protesters out there knitting sweatshirts and sweaters.
Did you say knitting sweatshirts that are protesters? Like protesters knitting? Let me just get myself off the screen. Bye.
I'm just telling the truth. I got to keep it real because people out here are like, oh, but Portland is out here keeping it weird and keeping it fabulous at the same time. There's no drama here. The drama is what's being brought here, but that's another show. But I just want to tell you, Fashion Next, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Tickets still available. Head to the website. You can do VIP, you can do regular. Either way, you can take advantage of the entire itinerary. It's going to be amazing. And so that leads us to Sunday. I mean, if you're not too tired, you can go to Soulful Sundays at Alberta Street Pub, featuring the Love Train Band. Okay, this is starting at 9 p.m. And here's the best part. No cover charge. If you like live music and you have, an itch to get out on a Sunday evening here in Portland, every Sunday, it's the Love Train Band at Alberta Street Pub. Soulful Sundays to cap off the weekend, baby. It's like.
Shout out to my good sis Trey Renee for always giving us the amazing events that are going down over in Portland. And Trey Renee, girl, please make sure that you pull up on our upcoming guest within the show, which is DJ D-Ommi, who is going to be up in Portland also this weekend. Now, in the meantime, between time, child, we have another break coming up. And when we return, speaking of DJ D-Ommi, he joins us next right here on Almost the Weekend.
Chicago. Celebrating more than 25 years of Broadway razzle-dazzle. The Associated Press calls Chicago the most entertaining musical of the decade. Paint the town again. Chicago the Musical. We're hotter than ever.
October 22nd through November 2nd. Get tickets at stgpresents.org.
Welcome back to Almost the Weekend. I'm Besa Gordon.
And I'm Curtis Delgardo II, aka Cuddy.
And Cuddy, we have a very special edition of City Beats today.
Come on, I'm excited. Turn me up.
Let me tell you something. We got one of the biggest DJs from the continent of Africa in here with us. We got DJ D-Ommi, who is going to be here in the stage for the next 6 weeks, starting off right here in Seattle. Then he's going to Portland, and then he has a bunch of other stops. Welcome to the show, fam.
Yes, sir.
Clap it up for my boy. Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, bro.
Now, how long are you? So you're in Seattle at least until Friday,
Yeah.
and then you go to Portland.
I just land here in Seattle, then go to Portland, then I'm playing here on Friday. Saturday I'm going to Minnesota. Then the next weekend I'm going to LA and Washington DC. Then the next weekend I'm going to Atlanta. Then the next I'm going to Boston.
Oh, yeah, you're all over. You're all over. That's
You're getting
what's
the full
up.
treatment.
Yeah, what? You covering all the ends for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely blessing them with the culture. So, well, now that you're here and whatnot, well, what can people expect come Friday as far as like your DJ experience and what you're bringing here?
I think I learned from Portland. People on this side, a lot of energy, vibe, because I just met a lot of Nigerians, Kenyans, Uganda, a lot of Africa. But we're expecting a new crowd, a new fans, you know, I connect with everybody. Yeah, I'm ready.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, this is your first time in Seattle, but
Yeah.
it's not your first time in the States, right?
Yeah, this is my first time in Seattle.
What would you say is the biggest difference between clubs in the States versus back in Tanzania?
You know, the club in state, we're almost playing of course, the Africans, a lot of Africans. So the difference between here and back home Africa, the energy of Africa, they're always high compared to here. Because here there are, for example, the songs you play here, they're quite different from back home. So the energy here to home is quite different. The home is very high compared to here. Yeah.
So how do you balance that though, especially like seeing how the style of music and how we party and everything is different from like Africa and the States? Like what's like, for example, like what's that go-to song like when you're in the States that you go to that you know is gonna get the crowd going?
Because it's all about African society. So there is a biggest songs in Africa, for example, with you of Davido, Burna Boy, Last, you know, Diamond Platinum, Koma Sava, Ali Kiba, Huku. There is a lot of songs. Yeah, so we just met a lot of African countries, so I just selected the biggest songs from each country, so I mix it up, then come. Also, I play United States songs like, you know, Fajo, all the way up, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that, what would you say your favorite song is from as far as the States go? What's your favorite song?
Till now, I think all the way up, because you're like, yeah, man, I'm the way up.
Come on, hey, it's a lifestyle and a movement. You know, we gotta go all the way up.
But you guys, all the way up's like old school, yeah?
Yeah, a little bit. It's still gonna hit the same though when it comes on, because at the end of the day, the message still resonates.
Yeah.
You know? So it don't matter when you play it, we gonna still turn up.
Yeah.
The vibe is still the vibe no matter what.
Yeah.
Right.
So tell me this. I'm hearing, and not even I'm hearing, I'm seeing you are one of the biggest DJs on the continent.
Yeah.
How did that happen? And how does that feel to when someone's like, this is one of the biggest DJs on the continent of Africa?
I just feel good, but it comes with a lot of work. You know, I pushing my craft, you know, the mixers on YouTube, on social media. You've been busy, like you're traveling a lot. For example, last month I was in Canada for Afrofest, then Dubai. Back then home, Tanzania, traveling a lot. So it's busy and I feel good, and it comes with a lot of work. Yeah, it's not easy, but it's like you have to work hard. Yeah, so as to maintain the,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, with working hard, is there any advice that you would give to some of those up and coming DJs that maybe look up to you and they're like, man, I want to be like DJ D-Ommi?
This time is easy compared to where I'm from, because there is the way to promote your works, like on social media. For example, me, I'm learning this through Omari. Omari training me a lot on how to brand, how to promote my works, how to, when I create the mixes, how to share it on social media. So they have to work hard on social media. They have to know where the industry, the music, the broadcasting, that's a lot, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
What would you say that you're looking forward to the most on this tour?
I think I like Cuddy.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heard you.
Okay, so I got to ask a fun question because you just brought up Big O. What is your favorite memory of Big O back on the continent?
I think Omari is one of my first gig in Bahrain. I connected with Omari. Yeah, so I don't have a profile, so Omari the one who write me my profile. So I just like I play here, I play here, I play here. So he write everything, and then where the pictures, could the pictures, then yeah. So Omari, I think, he's the one who created me to be to this. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Big shout out to O, man.
So what people can't see right now is that we have another legend in the building. Child, we got Supreme LaRock up in here, okay? Hey, big homie. What's a good memory that you have with DJ Supreme back on the continent?
By the way, when I met Supreme in the Rock, it's like, yo, man, this guy, I used to see him on the social media. So when I just saw him, he gave me his record.
Wow.
Yeah, and I have that record till now.
You still have it?
Yeah, I have it, yeah. And he gave me the music, the new songs back then. So I give them mine. So we exchanged the music, and he teach me how to shine globally, like you just do this. And he insisted me a lot to how to use social media. So the lesson I get from Big O is the same as I get to Supreme the Rock. So I just thank them a lot. Yeah.
You got a lot of amazing people that worked with you on your startup that got you to where you are today, and the relationships are still there.
Yeah. And I feel, that's why I say I feel like home, because I know Supreme the Rock, I know Mari. Yeah, and I hear that you came to Tanzania. You're so I feel,
Because you are at home.
Yeah, thank you.
So really quick, and honestly, I'm wondering if you can do it in Swahili.
Okay.
Which camera is his?
That one.
If you can look.
The other one. One more. There you
Look
go.
right into your camera, and please say it in Swahili.
Okay.
And tell everybody, pull up Friday at Mira and let them know what they are going to be in for.
Yeah, in Swahili.
Yes.
Okay. Yo, mimi naitwa DJ D-Ommi, tukutane Mira this Friday is going down. Friend tell a friend. Njoo na marafiki zako wote, tukutane pale tucheze, tutacheza ngoma zote kuanzia za hapa Marekani mpaka za nje Africa kote, all over the world. So see you at the Mira. It's going down.
What he said.
What he said.
What he said. It's going down, man.
DJ D-Ommi, asante sana for
Wow.
pulling up. Hey,
Oh, thought you know something?
look.
See, I need my little Rosetta Stone. I ain't get right too. Hold on, don't leave me out.
But I feel good when you say asante sana. Say it again.
Asante sana.
Okay.
You guys, make sure you pull up this Friday to Mira. If you've never been to Mira, look, this is an amazing time for you to pull up. Again, thank you so much for joining us here on the show today.
Appreciate it.
In the meantime, in between time, Cuddy.
It's time for a break.
It is time for a break. And when we come back, Cuddy has a special artist corner for you. Of course, you're watching Almost the Weekend.
Welcome back to Almost the Weekend. I am your co-host, Curtis Delgardo II, aka Cuddy, and as you know, it's about that time. It's another segment of the Artist Corner. Now, I don't have a piece of free game for you this time, but I got something a little better. I'm highlighting my dog, Ralphy Davis, straight out of Seattle, and his new project, Summer's Over. It's a new EP that he just dropped. It's definitely a banger. For those of you who enjoy the aligned sounds of like a Larry June or a Jay Worthy, then this is definitely the project for you. But hey, I don't got to be the one to convince you. I actually tapped in with my guy, Ralphie, so I'll let you, or let him, I should say, tell you yourself.
You got this project, Summer's Over's out, you feel me? So I just wanted to tap in with you. I already told people a little bit about it, but I'm gonna let you do, you feel me? Do the honors and talk to the people yourself and let them know, you feel me, a little bit about yourself and what they can expect with this project.
Well, my name Ralphy Davis. I'm from Seattle, you know, been pushing for a long minute, you know. As far as the project goes, man, it's just a real, man, it's a real grind vibe, you know. The summer's over. It's just kind of a reminder, you know, that it's time to, you feel me, get on our P's and Q's, man, and get the money right, you know, take care of the family and do what we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Playtime's over.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, bro. So it's definitely that time to get back to it, plant those seeds, bro. And I felt that. Come on, and I felt that project, bro. Definitely one of those you just sit back in the whip, bro, and cruise, plot your pieces, you feel me, and get your mind right there, bro. Like me personally, my favorite one on the track was Don't Trip. You feel me? That was my favorite one on the project. Like I rock with that.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that was heavy.
Come on. It really was. And so it's like I rocked with the overall project. Like I said, it's a vibe, bro. And like how I was telling the people, you feel me, if they like Larry June or like Jay Worthy, like if they like that type of vibe, bro, then they can definitely rock with you. So yeah, but like even with the project, bro, what was your favorite song to do?
You know what, man? To be real, my favorite song probably was You Gonna Learn Today, you know? And that's because man, I wrote it at like, it was like 11:30, I was in the lab, and I just wanted to it was my last song that I was working on, and I really wanted to make sure that that it was a powerful record, you know what I mean? And it just ended up being one of those records, man, that's gonna keep you on your P's and Q's, you know, while you moving from A to Z, you know?
Absolutely, bro. I feel that. And before we get out of here, bro, I'll let you, like I said, drop some last little details. You feel me? Let the people know where they can find this project. You feel me? How many songs is on there? Where they can keep up with you and anything you got going that's coming up, bro.
Man, where they can find the project is all streaming platforms, anywhere they're streaming music, man. Whether it's Apple, Spotify, Audio Mac, it don't matter. YouTube, it don't matter, you know. Man, as far as how many songs, it's about 7 songs on there. You know, 7 real elegant tunes to think to. And man, bro, just hit anybody, man. Especially if you got your business, man. Hit me up, man. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. My Instagram is I'm Ralphy Davis at IMRALPHY Davis. Same for my Twitter. Man, YouTube, just type in Ralphy Davis, RALPHY space Davis. And man, that's how I go. Hey though.
Come on. That's what's up, bro. Well, hey, like I said, I appreciate you taking your time to tap in with us, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. For the people that's out there, lock in with my guy, bro. This is somebody who's taking it serious and definitely has all the right tools to get out of here and represents us well, bro. So yeah, but hey, come on, I'm gonna tap in with you, bro. Like I said, appreciate you joining us on Almost the Weekend.
Yeah, you already know, man.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yep, easy does it. There you have it. That's, hey, You heard it from the man himself. Shout out to my dog. I appreciate you for joining us here on the Artist Corner. And make sure that you go tap in and download Summers over on all music platforms right now and follow him at Ralphy Davis. Well, that's another Artist Corner segment, and when we come back, I'll be joined by my good sis Besa, and we'll be going into Community Corner. So stay tuned. You're watching Almost the Weekend.
Welcome back to Almost the Weekend. I'm Besa Gordon. My co-host Cuddy is taking a quick break, but in the meantime, between time, we are about to jump into a very special community corner. Today, we are being joined by Sabirah Rayford, all the way from Fox 13 Seattle, which really isn't all the way because I was actually over there earlier this week, but we digress. Either who, Sabirah does Seattle News Tonight. She's an anchor for that. She's also an anchor for Washington News Wrap, and she is the creator of the Emmy-nominated For the Girls, Women on the Rise. Welcome, Sabirah.
Hey now. Oh my goodness, I'm loving this intro already and loving the energy. What are they going to do with us? Two energetic women right here.
You know, they just have to deal with it because you know what? We are schmoot.
We are here and we're on the rise.
Oh yes, we are rising. And we're going to talk about what a rise is to you and what that means and what that looks like in a little bit.
Okay.
But in the meantime, between time, girl, this is my first fun question that I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to have some more towards the end. I know you're into poetry.
Yes.
So if you had to write a short poem about your move to Seattle, what would the first line be?
Oh, the big dark. The big dark was here, but the sunshine was peering through the clouds. It was coming out internally, bracing for this external darkness. She wouldn't be overcast. I don't know. Was that like a bar? Was that a bar?
We're going to move all the clouds out the way because Sabirah has arrived.
Okay, I'm going to keep my day job. I'm going to keep my day job.
I love putting people on the spot when they do dope things like that.
That is too good. Oh my! I need to be on the other side of the couch now, Besa. You're taking my job.
Okay, let's bring it back just a wee bit so people can get to know who Sabirah is just a little bit more. My first question for you is, why news agent?
I don't want to get on my my moment of my PBS NewsHour moment, but it is just I wanted people to feel heard. I wanted people to feel understood. I was always curious as a child running around. I think we have that in common. The projects, the endless projects you were telling me earlier.
Find something to do.
Yes, find something to do, my parents would say. So writing was a big outlet for that, creative writing. And then it just went into, as an adult and as you grow and you kind of take on more serious issues and have these questions of why are things like this? Why are people like this? Why can't everyone be friends? Why can't everyone get along? And you learn it's so much more complicated than that. And I wanted to be a part of that, be a part of the solution.
I was always the, I don't get it, what's the problem kind of kid. Like, what's all the riffraff?
Right.
So, okay, college. You went from sports to social justice, right?
Yes.
This happened in 2020 during the unrest. I'm curious to know what first of all, going from sports to social justice in the midst of like COVID, the pandemic and everything like that is a big jump. So what made you make that jump? Like, what was the spark for you?
So we're going to take a little rewind. So the sports was in college, University of Kentucky, as you mentioned. Huge basketball fan. BBN, Big Blue Nation. Hey now, Big Blue Nation. And for me back then, I loved covering sports. It was exciting. It was thrilling. It was fun. But it goes back to what I just mentioned, and just I think a big thing of being on here, I want everyone to understand it's really about knowing who you are and where you want to be and where you want to go.
Yeah.
And so back in college, I'm covering sports. It's exciting. It's fun. But it didn't feel that inner part of me. It didn't fulfill me. And even as a young person then, or younger person then, I felt that and I knew that. And so I had great mentors, and I love talking about all my beautiful, amazing mentors at the University of Kentucky and the professors. And they said, you know what, why don't you try this? Why don't you lean into news? Why don't you have a natural writing talent, and you have a presence, to say the least. So I did that. And then fast forward, 2020, I was working in West Palm Beach then. So I started and graduated UK, worked in the Lexington, Kentucky market for a couple of years, then went to West Palm Beach, Florida. And that is when everything, of course, with the unrest happened. And I was just thrust into a new facet of storytelling because, you know, it was cars, shootings, murders, court trials, very things you see every day on the news. But once again, we have this huge pressing question being asked in America is why are things like this? And, and how did we get here, right? And how do we overcome once again? So I had these amazing opportunities to sit down and speak with civil and social justice leaders in the community in West Palm Beach, Florida. One woman I spoke to, she had actually marched back in the 50s alongside, in the 60s, alongside Martin Luther King Jr. She was still alive. And she says, wow, you know, we've come so far, but we still have so far to go. And that's when I really kind of said, okay, this journalism thing, I think this is I'm on the right path here.
It gave you a feeling.
Yeah.
It made you feel alive and while also making other voices come alive.
Yes, yes.
So, okay. When you were back in Houston, you mentioned telling stories, some buried in darkness, others uncovering light and hope. As an anchor, how do you see your purpose, delivering facts and holding power accountable, or connecting the community and offering hope, especially now that you're here in Seattle?
In Seattle, a big focus for me is hopefulness. Right? I think you can do both. I think you can hold people accountable, stand up for yourself, stand up for others around you, and make sure that the truth is getting out there, because at the end of the day, that's more me speaking from my personal lens, but my role as a news anchor, it's not about me, right? And if it begins to become about me, we have a problem. So I think you definitely, I know you can, be someone who uplifts others, but also looks for the hope in those stories and looks for all sides of that. And it doesn't have to just be doom and gloom and, oh my gosh, here we go again, another dark headline. Well, maybe there's some light coming out of this darkness.
How do you balance that? I mean, for me on Back to Besa, we definitely have heavy stories, but I mean, just about 2 weeks ago, I just talked about a whole bunch of fun things that I've done on the show. And you know, this week we're talking about the waterfront. So a lot of the stories that we tell are uplifting. So I don't have to deal with the heavier stories in life, like the different shootings and the murders and the robberies and other things that are happening. How do you balance that and keep your peace once you leave work?
Oh, well, I love pickleball. And we're talking about personal time. I know David Rose, one of my co-anchors, is watching this. He's going to crack up, because I think a big part of that for me socially is just like getting out and being active, right? So whether it's, you probably see me if you're around downtown walking, power walking downtown, pickleball, group activities. I mean, that's a big reprieve for me personally. And it's so fun, basically. Are you pickleballing, girl?
So it's funny, we actually have a segment of me playing pickleball.
Oh, okay, I need this immediately.
I didn't do bad. Okay, at first I was missing. I'm not gonna hold you.
It takes a while.
It takes a while. I was like, oh, I did it. So
yes.
Like, there's this photo of me being like,
once you get your first little dink, and then your lob. Let me see your lob. Let me see your lob pose. Your lob. No. Okay.
The what? Not her putting me on blast. Look, I said I did it one time.
But no, on a serious note, we all have to have, like, your work can't define you. I think it's important to be, it's a big part of us. I know it's something that I'm proud of. I think people should be proud in what they do, but we have family, we have friends, we have activities, you know, bad poetry that you might write on occasion. So you have to have those moments where, even though our job is so serious because we're telling people's stories, we're entrusted to make sure we're getting these facts straight and people listen to us. We're human. Yeah. We're going to make mistakes once in a while. As long as you acknowledge it, you're honest, and you give yourself some grace.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, like, okay, Friday night.
Friday night.
You have nothing to do. You have the day off. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sleeping. That's so real. Watching a scary movie. I just watched Jeepers Creepers the other night. People can't believe it's okay. Actually, this
Did you know that Jeepers Creepers has a TikTok?
Yes, Big Jeep. I've seen Big Jeep. I know. Let me not even get into the whole TikTok era, but see, I have to do it for the media. I'm consuming all forms of media, right?
As you should.
So to answer your question, I just went to Lopez Island for the first time, which was so exciting. I'm still on my whole Washington treasure hunt, exploring all the amazing places the state has to offer and beyond. And I went to Lopez Island. That was fabulous. Went with a friend and got to visit her family and the community there. And I'm a curious person, as we know. Yeah. And it was exhausting, though. I mean, it was so fun because we were running around, you're like hiking, and then, shout out to Big Al. He had us over for some wine tasting. I hope he watches this. It's fun. But, meeting people so enjoyable and joyous, and it fills you up, but it could deplete you just as much as it fills you up. As Besa, we're gonna have to talk about your social schedule and all your commitment. I know, I see you.
Child, I sit at home, I watch wrestling, and I drink wine, and I mind my business.
Okay. No, so on that note, I got back from Lopez Island, and I said, I need to relax, and people probably find this crazy, but like I relax by watching a scary movie, maybe seeing someone else's chaos and knowing it's not real. And I had a big bowl of pasta, and I had my blankets, I had my tray. I was like a little old lady. It was cute.
Absolutely. That's why people are like, why do you like wrestling? It's violence, and I'm not a part of it.
Okay.
It's very soothing.
Besa, we have some commonalities here.
It's soothing for me. I don't know why, but it is. Okay, let's talk about your Emmy-nominated show. For the girls, Women on the Rise. First and foremost,
yes.
In a city like Seattle, what inspired you? Like, why did you feel like this show was needed?
Well, it all started, like every good story, it all started with an opportunity. So I was the MC and moderated a panel for TEDx Belltown Women. TEDx Belltown Women is a great event. It's a TEDx event, and this one just so happens to be themed around women and amazing women in our area and beyond. And so, as any good MC, you've MC'd plenty of events. As you know, you do your research. So I'm doing this.
Should.
Yes, as you should. And so I'm doing research on all of these speakers who happen to be women. And, an AI creator here, an inventor here, amazing musician, this. I'm like, why don't I know these women? I'm pretty connected. I'm in the news business, and I have, friends and people and out and about. Why don't I know these people? And so I said, this is a shame. We need to have something that is highlighting women. I think we of course highlight women every day in different media and things like that, but I said, why not take these amazing stories and just focus on uplifting, inspiring, and helping other women evolve. And that's how it was created. It was pretty simple. I took a couple of the women from that specific TEDx event. I asked them if they would like to be interviewed. And then you would be amazed at how many just word of mouth submissions we get.
Yeah.
And people, I don't even have to do like research anymore because people see it and they say, I know a woman.
Absolutely.
I know someone. So it's been amazing.
It's like we're in that day and age where we want for women that are doing amazing things to get their recognition. And so to have a show like yours that's on Fox 13, even though whether it's on weekly, monthly, seasonally, it's one of those shows where it's like, let me get this person in while it's here.
We're going to do it. And we're going to pick the best of the best. And what I mean by that, someone who sees themselves and they're there and they're in their moment. Because I feel like when you're steady in your moment and you're confident, the inspiration that can come from that. Yeah. And so it's fit perfectly. And it's not to say, it's just a vibe, I think. Yeah. It's just a vibe. So yeah, we're doing them quarterly right now. We just had our third episode.
Come on, episode 3.
Episode 3.
No, that's right.
Right now streaming on the Fox local app. We have some amazing women on that episode.
Now, let me ask you this. How do you define rise? Like, is it strictly career success? Is it that confidence? Is it emotional triumphs? Is it awards?
Yeah, no, I think exactly what you just touched on, what we touched on before. It's not about a physical accomplishment, like, you have this award or you have this piece of paper or you were recognized in this sense. I think it's an internal rise, right? So whether something that could seem small to me may be huge for you. And you can feel those moments. I think interviewing people, when you talk to them and give them space to actually listen and give space in the conversation, I may never want to sing anything in my life or perform on this stage, but even if someone performing on that one, small county fair stage, and it meant so much to them, or they overcame so much doubt and they're purposeful in telling that story, that's someone on the rise.
Yeah.
And we want to talk to you.
I want to hear your story.
I want to hear your story.
So, speaking of stories, what is one story from Girls on the Rise that personally changed you or gave you some inspiration?
Oh, that's a good one. Well, I loved speaking. I love speaking to all of these women. They're amazing. Actually, this new episode we just have, that just premiered, Lei Wong. She is the first Asian, and bear with me, she's the first Asian woman to summit all 7 of the top peaks in the world. And then she skied from the North to South Pole. So it's called the Explorers Grand Slam. There's only like 70 or so people in the world who've ever completed this, and she's one of them. Wow. And she's here. She's here. And she's 5 foot, probably tall. She made us take a lot of pictures because I'm very tall. I'm 6'1". And she said she was constantly underestimated. The reason I break up her height is because she was surrounded by these big burly men and all these people who were stronger than her, more fit. Yeah. And I don't want to, you have to go watch it to really see how she describes it. But one thing that sticks with me is she says people will underestimate you, but basically, in a sense, she sums it up like, don't underestimate yourself. And she said she saw someone on the Everest climb, which was her final climb, right? Kind of poetic in the sense for completing that goal. She's still climbing. She saw someone come down to base camp. She got sick. She got really, really sick. And she was, I think pneumonia even. She was really sick. And someone came down back to base camp and she said, hey, I'm sorry, we're not going to see each other more. And she thought she was getting kicked out of base camp. That person was leaving because they missed their family or they felt tired. And that's okay, right? That's their journey. But she's sitting there like, I have half a lung almost out and you miss your family? Like, she says it like that. She says, no, that's when she realized the person that she had put on this pedestal, they were quitting. And she's like, I'm still here though. What does that mean? Yeah. So she's a woman on the rise.
She needs to be putting herself on that pedestal at that point. Because it's like, wait a minute.
Yes.
I'm having a health issue and you're just like, oh, I miss this person. If you don't get up this freaking mountain.
Exactly. And she made it up. And she got on up and she made it up for herself. So it's cool. Stories like that. I mean, gotta love it.
Absolutely. And it's very inspirational. And speaking of things that are inspirational, I think it's natural and it's human nature to watch a show like yours and be like, man, I'm not ready. I wish that I could do this. I'm not there yet. What do you want those women that hope to be on your show one day?
What do I want them to like?
What do you want? I'm sorry. What do you want for them to take away from the series in their own journeys?
Okay. Yeah, I just want them. I wrap up this 3rd episode saying, you got this. It's that simple. You got this. Whatever you want to do, decide, put an intention behind it, decide, and you got it.
Yeah.
That's it. It's that simple.
And then beyond the Emmy nomination and, of course, an Emmy win soon, what is your long-term vision for the series? Are you trying to expand it to other Fox markets? Are you trying to take it national? Do you want it to be weekly? Like, what are the future vibes?
Well, right now, it's just about telling these amazing stories when I have the opportunity to. Obviously, my main role is a news anchor and making sure we're getting the news of the day, which we have a lot of intense stories and things and complicated issues in our local Seattle and even beyond our local just region here. So making sure that's taken care of and done is so important. And I like the pace we're going. I think it's good. I think, this was not planned, and I think we should keep on that trajectory of just let it come and let it fold as it may.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
unfold.
You're also a big sister through Big Brothers and Big Sisters. How has mentorship impacted your life and the way that you give back?
Oh, Besa, mentorship is huge. I would not be sitting right here with you, the fabulous Besa, Back to Besa. Hey, now I got to give you I love the Back to Besa brand. It's so fun. But I would not be sitting here with you at least at this time, without my mentors, because I'm not saying once again, like, you're on your own journey, but part of your journey are the people around you and who you do decide to lean on and listen to, and who you take cues and advice from. So it's huge. And being a part of the Big Brothers Big Sisters organization when I was in Houston was amazing, because for the first time I was a mentor to someone else. And you would think, oh, I can't believe you weren't a mentor before that. I wouldn't have called myself a mentor. That was the first time I really put myself into it and took responsibility in helping guide a young person. It was an amazing, amazing experience. Yeah, we have so many fun memories. So
that is a schmood. And then really quick, before I do my rapid fire questions.
Oh, we're doing rapid fire. Okay.
Those are fun.
I went into this with no preparation, just pure trust for Besa and Converge. Hey, you're doing me well so far. You're doing good.
Hey, you know, and that is why people are able to do that. So if you could go back and give advice to college Sabirah just before you became the first student reporter on air at WKYT, what would you tell her?
If I could go back and give advice. Well, I'm proud of that journey. So I would say, be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. I can't tell you. I was just talking about this with one of the leaders at my station now about this, and my boss essentially. And I was saying, I can't tell you how many times people told me to maybe cut my hair or speak a certain way, or, you know, wear this, don't wear that. Come on now, right? And I look back, and thankfully I have strong, amazing parents and people around me that let me have that space to be myself. But just be true to yourself. You know, there's a difference between advice and projection. Okay? So there's a difference between advice and projection. And you can feel it. You can feel it. And I think sometimes, you know, simple things like, hey, you know, when you say dress, like maybe, you know, wear things that don't take away from your story. That's good advice. Like if you're telling a certain story, you know, you want the other person to shine, like that's coming from a good place. But like, what is cutting your hair or speaking a certain way? That's me at that point. So don't let someone infringe on who you are.
I love all of that. And this interview has been a schmood. Hopefully y'all done learned something, okay? Really, really quick, rapid fire questions.
Okay.
When you first moved to Seattle, what was the first thing you tried? Coffee, seafood, or hiking?
Seafood. Dungeness crab all the way. That's easy. Okay, let's keep it going.
Love it. Barbecue lover. If you could only eat one barbecue dish for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Beef barbecue ribs. These are so easy. And specifically Jack Stack, Kansas City in the house. Hey now.
I know that's right. Newsroom survival kit. What is one snack, drink, or ritual you have to have during a long anchor shift?
None of those. Hot rollers. Got to keep the hair big. She's like, wait a minute. No.
The hair needs to be hairy.
Okay. And water, I guess.
Okay, bookworm alert. If you could recommend one book to anyone watching right now, what would it be?
Oh. If I could recommend a book? Could it be a book of poetry?
Sure.
Maybe? I would recommend Maya Angelou's all-time poetry. Like there's a book and it has all of her most famous poems in there. I would recommend that one.
Okay, bet. Dream interview, living or past? Who's one person you drop everything to interview?
Oh, I'd love to interview my grandfathers. I never got to meet them because they passed away before. So I'd love to sit down with both of them. Yeah, I get my hype from them. I do know that physical, but I'd like to know emotionally what I get from them.
What I do know is this. Yeah. Seattle weather edition. Which one are you grabbing first? Rain boots or an umbrella?
Oh, definitely not an umbrella. That's not cool.
Who said that? Let me tell you something. I am so sick of this notion of Seattleites not having umbrellas. I might have lost mine. I love a good umbrella. Okay, I'm not putting a hood on. I'm not getting my lace front wet. We're just not doing that. And sometimes
no curls for the girls.
Sometimes it's warm outside and it's raining, so you need an umbrella.
So I'll go.
We use umbrellas out here, okay?
Not cool. Boots.
Boots?
Boots.
Okay. Hidden talent outside of journalism and poetry. What's a fun and or unexpected talent that you have?
Well, pickleball. That's my hot thing right now. That's big.
Have you been playing downtown?
Oh yeah, I play 3 times a week. It's fun.
Really? At the one downtown?
Yeah, I play all around. So yeah, all around.
She goes
Catch
to
me
all
on the courts.
vibes. Speaking of vibes, weekend vibes. Are you more likely to spend your free time curled up with a book or exploring Seattle?
Exploring Seattle. Both. It depends. Oh, can I do in the middle for that one?
Sure.
You mean like a pass? Okay.
Because sometimes it depends on the weather.
It depends on the weather.
Poet spin. If you had to describe your Seattle journey so far in 3 words only, what would they be?
Fabulous, free, and fun.
I love that. And then wild card, coffee order. How do you like your coffee?
Okay, I'm a weird, there's some weird things about me that we don't have enough time for with this show. I am like a terrible coffee drink orderer, if that's a thing. So like I know this, I'm losing all my credibility. It's just with coffee, I promise. So I like to get the white chocolate mocha latte. I just start saying things, and it comes out good. And then I have them steam like cinnamon in. And yeah, I'm a terrible, maybe a latte girl.
You'd be like, okay, I'm feeling white mocha
latte
with a little
chocolate,
vanilla, little chai on top.
Yes.
And then add like a marshmallow. And they'll be like, okay.
Thank you for understanding me. Wow, I feel understood in this moment.
We told you this show was chill, Bill. Now, really, really quick, before you get out of here, where's our camera at, Eric? I need you to look right into that camera. Tell everyone why they need to tune in to For the Girls and where they can watch it.
Well, you need to tune in because there's so many things that you've yet to uncover and discover, and this is what this show is all about. And by tuning in, you're going to learn something, but you're also going to support these amazing women that we are profiling, and you can be a Women on the Rise or a supporter for all women on the rise. And you can watch this streaming right now on the Fox Local app. It's free to download on smartphones, smart TVs. So make sure to download and stream it right now.
Awesome sauces. Well, shoot, Sabirah, this wasn't too bad, right?
This was fabulous. I don't want to go. I think I'm just going to hang out here.
I mean, we got food coming up in a couple of hours, so you know, you're a little hungry, pull up. In the meantime, between time, look, I want to definitely thank you for tapping in with us, being vulnerable, telling us some more about you, letting us know more about your show and also your history. And then you guys, make sure you tap in with Sabirah, okay? She's on the weekdays. What time are you on Fox?
4, 5, 6 is Washington News Wrap, 8, 9, and 10. So all evening.
And she says I'm busy.
I'm busy.
Shout out to Sabirah and everything that she's doing. Although she's only been here for like a year or two, sis is already making waves, and I'm loving her new show For the Girls because she is literally creating a platform for the girls that are on the rise. So make sure you guys tap in with her. And in the meantime, in between time, look, you guys, we are going to go to another commercial break. But when we come back, child, we are going to be joined by my girl, Chef Lynn. Of course, it's almost the weekend.
Chicago, celebrating more than 25 years of Broadway razzle-dazzle. Paint the town again. Chicago the Musical. We're hotter than ever.
Get tickets at stgpresents.org.
Welcome back to Almost the Weekend. I'm Besa Gordon.
And I'm Cuddy.
And we have another, child, this is just a very special show. Let me tell you that much, okay? However, right now, we are about to tap in with one of my favorite chefs in the city, okay? You might know her from Communion or Lil Brown Girl, but to me, she is my Chef Lynn. Welcome to the show, sis.
Hey.
What up, Chef?
What's up, you guys?
Appreciate you coming.
How you doing today?
I'm doing amazing today. I'm actually feeling very blessed today. I've been wondering when I was going to get a chance to be right here.
And here you are.
Yes, here I am. I am here.
So let's kick it off with this. For those that don't know the legendary Chef Lynn, how would you introduce yourself to people? Because you've been in the game for 12 years.
First and foremost, I want to put that out there. I'm Seattle. I am a chef from Seattle. It was because of the food. It was because of everything that I had grew up here in the city, the diversity going up to Beacon Hill, getting your Filipino food, going down to Chinatown, you know, headed over to Othello, headed up on Rainier to get your African food and stuff like that. So, like, that brought me into doing culinary. It was all that kind of stuff. I wanted to learn that kind of stuff. And I know it takes time, so I wanted to put that dedication into it. And not only that, like, for me, food is all about your soul. So I know every single culture had a soul, so I wanted to learn about that part.
Get all the vibes.
Get all of it.
All the good taste.
That's real though.
Good.
Oh, well, for me, you know, this is special too because like just gathering our notes and everything and just coming to find out that you're from the South End just like me.
Yes,
So,
South
you know,
End, baby.
come on, South End, got to do it. So, considering that, just like how was growing up in the South End for you and just like how has that shaped, well, you kind of mentioned that a little bit as far as the different neighborhoods and the cultures you poured into from there, but just overall your upbringing, how has that shaped your overall cooking experience and want to be involved in it and just making you the chef that you are today?
So with me growing up from the South End, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man, we're a whole bunch of hustlers. So it was like I got to get it in any way possible. When I was at John Muir, I used to sell my lunch sandwiches.
Come on.
My dad used to take me to Safeway and go get like the gourmet deli meats, pepper turkey, Black Forest ham, putting some lettuce and some sprouts on it. A 9-year-old putting sprouts on a sandwich.
Come on, that's different.
I used to like sprouts though.
Yeah, I love
Those little
sprouts.
springy-
Yeah, the little
But that
springy
beats a
things. Those were like my
PB&J though.
favorite things.
Yeah.
And so I used to make sandwiches and stuff like that and sell lunches off to the kids and everything like that. Like sometimes I used to get, what I used to do was give it out for free.
Right.
Now I definitely got in trouble for that because my mom was like, I'm not feeding the whole entire
And them
class.
special deli meats. ain't
Yeah,
cheap.
especially, you know, we getting the specialty meats and stuff. So she was like, if you're going to do this, you're going to do it right. I need my money back.
Right.
So I was like, all right, so I got to pay her back, plus make sure that I'm making a profit for myself. So I learned a little bit too about that business on how to upsell and up that cost a little bit. And so going through that, like through school, that's how I always was. With my friends and my family, I was always the one that was in the kitchen. When I was little, my great-grandma and my grandma was always calling me to come into the kitchen to cook. My cousins got to stay outside and play, and here I am picking greens and green beans and stuff like that, getting the dinner ready. And then with my friends and stuff like that, I used to do a movie night, and those were like my lab rats. I love you guys, but those are like my lab rats. I used to test like all my food up on them, and they used to come to my house, not even go home, go straight to my house first, just so that they can eat after school.
Oh, that's
And I used to
lit.
feed everybody, and we would watch movies all day. Sometimes my mom would like give us a treat. She'll send pizza our way and stuff like that. But other than that, she'll just let me take ranks of the kitchen, and I just get to make whatever.
Come on, that's hard.
That means that you literally grew it up with you, like it was
in
in you.
you. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
They saw it in you early, so that's dope.
Oh yeah.
Now, speaking of that, you know, like I was saying, you've been in the game for 12 years, but you've been working at Communion for 5 years. And we were just talking earlier about like how you bought some material so that way you can start your own business, and then you got hired at Communion. How did that even happen?
So me getting hired at Communion was really one of those like true miracle blessings that I never thought that I would ever get, being a girl from the South End. Worked in, you know, I went to school in Florida, did the whole working, got my feet wet and everything like that. Came to Seattle and I was like, I'm on a mission, because I knew Seattle was like the next big thing for food. And I used to tell everybody in Florida, I'm not staying here with you guys. It's okay. I'm not staying here. I'm going where it's best at.
Right.
I'm going back home. Y'all don't know about Seattle. I'm going back home. And so when I came back here, it was literally like put your head down and grind. And when COVID hit, it was a dead stop for me. I didn't really know what my next place was. The restaurant that I was working at the time actually did not call nobody back.
Wow.
And so we were just trying to figure this out, like, A lot of restaurants already got their essential workers already, so there's no hiring like that. And then next minute I know, I'm on Instagram scrolling, and I see Christy Brown. And I was looking, and she had this video with all these shiny new equipment in the shiny new kitchen. And I'm like, what is this? Now, when cooks see shiny new equipment or small wares or cooking stuff, it's like Christmas in heaven to us. So I'm just like, I gotta be the first person to touch that. I have to be. And so from then on, I started looking up what's going on with communion. I've been knowing about Christy for a minute. She used to come into Starbucks off of 23rd and Jackson where I worked at. And I used to always just gawk at her like, what is she wearing? What's on her apron today? What did she cook? Just keep talking to her and everything like that. And one day we were on the bus and I told her, we had a conversation about me calling her a chef. And at the time, I'm going to say it, at the time she didn't really understand what that name is, what that title is of chef. But I told her too, and I was like, you know what, one day I'm going to get my stuff together and I'm going to come work for you. I don't know what day that is, but I'm going to come work for you. So when I saw that video of her saying that she got this beautiful restaurant and she's looking for a sous chef, and I was like, oh, okay, that's not me. I'll just wait until the line cook positions come along, because I was like, hey, I can't be no sous chef. I've always wanted to, but no other restaurant, no other job, no other chef ever seen that in me or told me that that was something that I could do or be. So I just stayed in my lane, keeping my head down until that one day. And so I never responded to her or to the request, the application to submit a video cover letter. I'm old school. I don't know what a video cover letter was. So I was just like, maybe I just write.
I ain't never been asked for that. What?
Yeah, that's some new stuff right there, right?
Right.
And it's like hey, I'm such and such, and this is what I do, and it's it's like a video reel about yourself.
I ain't never had to do that ever in life.
Yeah.
So that's my first time even hearing that.
So when I saw that, I automatically went into like self-sabotage mode, and I just said, nah, that's not me. That's for somebody who I know that's gonna do her right. That's not me. After a while kept going, I had like two of my best friends literally in my ear every single day. Did you fill out the application? Did you fill out the application? Did you do the resume? Did you do the cover letter? And I'm like, nah. Because I'm like, that's not me. It's not for me. A couple of days go by, she kept posting videos about the potentials and the candidates that she had so far. And she was like, they were cool, but I'm still looking for that one. I don't know where you at. Are you there? And I'm like, maybe that could be me. I don't know. In the messages, I had a previous manager that actually had put a comment down underneath Christy's video, and she tagged me in it, and she said, it's time for you to get your stuff together. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was time for you to stop talking yourself out of what was meant for you.
Yeah. I took me a minute to receive that full-heartedly. Took me a minute to receive that. And then it was one day I was just driving and I got off the freeway. I had this big voice in my head just telling me, go see her. Now, some good time has went by, so I'm already thinking, I'm out. I ain't seen no videos from her or anything like that. I'm like, okay, she done found somebody. But this voice just kept telling me, go see her. Go see her. So instead of making a left, I made a right. I went to go park right in front of the restaurant. Me and my dog, Rocco, we said a prayer. I said, good luck, wish mommy luck. I'm also gonna try and get this. I don't know what's gonna happen. And I got out the car and popped my head through the window. And as soon as I popped my head through the window, I guess these guys had just pulled up my resume and was like, well, what about this girl? And they were like, who's this? It was like, Deanna? And I was like, that's me. That's me. And they were like, whoa. I was like, yeah, I was crazy. And after that, me and Chef Christy, we both took a good walk, had a good talk, sat down on some stairs, and she just laid it out on me about what she's looking for, and I told her what I'm looking for and what I'm willing to provide. And then that was it. Next minute I know, here's everything, photo shoots in 45 minutes, I gotta go in hair and makeup, gotta go. And that was it.
And everything happened from there.
Everything happened from there.
That's a beautiful story, and
No,
I'm happy that
facts.
voice came in and told you, take this right, not this left, and now look at you. You're here, you've been there for 5 years, and everything has been unfolding perfectly from you since then. I mean,
Yes.
nothing's perfect, but you know what I'm saying.
It's been in this divine moment, in this divine time, should I say. Like, there's been a lot of things that I've been hoping and dreaming, and it'd be like, man, I wish we can do this. Man, I wish we can do that. Tired of working in the restaurants on the line, and you're stuck with this same old menu. Can't switch it up, can't put your creativity in it and everything like that. I'm not gonna lie, I should have kept my mouth shut, because the way Christy Brown got me out here, like, we changing up menus all the time. There is no time to be relaxed.
We talked about that.
I
on
know,
Yeah.
because when Damon was here, I said, where's my hood sushi?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and the shrimp
baby.
toast and
Matter of
man.
fact, Chef Christy is here. Ma'am. And she just in the corner laughing because she knows I'm serious. And he wants his shrimp toast.
Come on, please.
Oh, yeah, the shrimp toast,
please,
the shrimp
please.
toast, yes.
Please.
But you know what? Between me and her, it's just like, you never know.
Yeah.
You never know. It might be back for the one time or the two time.
Right. I'm actually thankful to like hear your story though, and so should like the viewers, because honestly, like that's a living example of like divine connection and direction for real, you know, because it's like it also pays towards that quote of just saying like what's meant for you can never pass you.
Yeah.
And so it's like to like hear that, and then I'm sitting here with you. I can see it and feel it. You feel me, from just your energy and your presence, just that overall growth in everything that you gain from that experience. And that was a minute ago. Now we're 5 years plus in, you're 12 years plus in cooking overall. Like, that's just a beautiful thing. So as far as viewers out there and things that you are passionate about and dreams that you are willing to chase, like that small voice is there for a reason and never like deny it. And I'm really glad that you listened to it, because it's like that's how we got here, you know.
I'm telling you, man, because it was just, I knew there were so many people out there. Seattle was just on this tippy top trending thing, you know. We were like all over the place and trending for food. And so I knew people was like about to hustle into this. But for me, once I stepped into those doors and I really got to see the full-fledged kitchen and be up in there and stuff like that, and knowing Christy and stuff like that, I was just like, yeah, I don't think they know, but this is about to be big.
Yeah.
And I knew it was gonna be a problem, because I remember when I came in, I went to the bathroom and I saw how much the total capacity was, and I said, oh, this ain't gonna work. We're too big. We're gonna get bigger than this. We're gonna get way bigger than this. And then that's when we were like, oh yeah, we're about to do patio seating. I said, good. Yeah.
We gonna need
we
the
about
space.
to be popping.
Popping,
Yes.
We
Nah,
gonna need the
that's
space.
cool. And then just like we've touched on it enough. We talked about just like Chef Christy and like what she's poured into you and whatnot. But just like in a little more detail, can you speak on to how that's influenced you with your own private chef experience that you know provide for people and whatnot, and just overall just in your cooking artistry, you know, just how's being in community and being around those like-minded people, like how's that helped you shape your branding and moving forward?
When I first met her, and the first couple of times, I cried, because it was like, for once, I got to be around all the black chefs that I knew growing up. And so to be around that, Chef Theo, Chef Christy, Chef Jamel, Chef T, like these are the old school ones that I just been looking at and stuff like that. I was like, man, how do they do it? You know, and they out here, they out here. And I was just like, to now be with them, like literally like be side by side with you type of thing, it was really like me jumping out of my skin and just having to take a moment and just look at what's going on. Because I'm just like, am I really next to, yeah, like you could do this. You could really do this. So since then, like she's been helping me, like communion, working with her, been helping me define who I am as a chef. And I think I found it though. This was literally like about 2 weeks ago when I had declared this. And it's a little off from everybody else, but I think I'm calling myself a one-off chef. Where I know that sounds weird, but throughout my times of cooking, I've always made like food, just any type of food, any type of cuisine. I'm not specialized in one particular part. If you want it, I can make it.
Right.
But for me, it was just like, especially with things that I haven't made before, I like to just come up and make stuff, and it would be like, here you go. And you have to be there in the moment to experience it and stuff like that, because I might not make it again.
Spontaneous cook.
Might not make it again. You might not never see it. I got my best friend right now. It's been about 10 years now. I done made this hot link sandwich for her. When I first came home, I done caramelized some red onions with some Hennessy and got some barbecue sauce. Had a whole crazy upscaled Seattle dog for her.
Man, yeah, that's
she ain't had it since.
Oh, but why it's like that? Because that's a hit. So is it like just a matter of like, you know, because I would want to try that. What's going on?
Yeah, and that's the thing. She's the only person that's ever had it.
Wow.
So she's been going around for these last 10 years and telling everybody, and she's been trying everybody else's hot link sandwiches and stuff like that, and she's trying to find it.
Same.
It's not
and
the
it's
same.
not the same.
So like, what's the science or the math behind that? Like, is that just like a matter of like, I don't want to stay in the same spot. I'm just going to challenge myself to continue to do the next best thing, create the newest thing, whatever that might be? Or is it a matter of like, I already done that, so like, I'm not necessarily bored with it, but it's like, okay, bet I already did that. You liked it. That's cool, but I can do other things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it's that too, and then it was also like, there's a lot of dishes that I just never made before, period. So if I stay stuck on that, then there's other dishes that I can't touch on.
See, because there's so many recipes out there, you're trying to make sure you have the best advantage at getting all of them, or at least the experience of like providing that or cooking that.
And then I like to remix. So I like to take like OG recipes and stuff like that, and then like I throw the Chef Lynn twist on it and stuff like that. So
That's fire.
Okay, lit. Well, shoot. I know that we have another activity to do, but really quick, I wanted to make sure that we took a second to talk about your garden project that you want to do at John Muir Elementary, which we both went to. I went to John Muir. You went to John Muir.
Go Lions.
So I just wanted to take a quick moment to have you talk about what you want to do with that.
Yes, so my goal when I got into culinary was that I wanted to first give back to the community. That was really one of my biggest things that I always wanted to do. And growing up in Seattle in the urban school district, we didn't have that much to show us. You might get like a little after school program.
Yeah.
You can go to Rainier Community Center and do the little volunteer free cooking classes. I used to do that too. Go to Rainier Beach, go to Garfield, and go to Rainier Community Center and do that. But it's just like, it starts in school.
Right.
If we want to teach our kids to get ready for their future, food got to be part of it too. So what I wanted to do was open up. So later on.
Encouraging what you're gonna do, not wanting to. You're gonna do.
Yeah.
So this is happening.
This is happening.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do. I want to open up a private chef agency. Even like as a private chef agency or like a culinary agency, just basically help people out on how to get jobs. Like if they're in an in-between spot, let's
Like
just
cohort
say,
type,
yeah.
right, yep.
Let's just, like they're in an in-between spot. I got some clientele for you depending on where you at. I might got a restaurant that you could work at for temporarily. They're not looking for nobody permanent and stuff like that. So I want to do that, but in order for them to get that, they need to volunteer at a Seattle public school. And within that volunteering, I want to start getting a garden in the schools, in the public schools. John Muir, for the longest time, had this big green field nobody never went on. And she can attest, only during the snow time when we're playing snowball fight is when we're getting up on that.
Because otherwise it was mushy.
Yes,
and then if you fall, you got mud everywhere. Like, you just kind of walked around it.
Yeah, you just gotta walk around it, really. It was just like this big square in this corner. It was just like, what are you gonna do with it? Right. And like, I would love to turn that into a food garden, where the kids are having classes and helping growing the food, getting a gardener actually in there, telling them about the food, what grows in the season.
Right.
Letting them know that strawberries do not grow in December. Just because you can get it at Safeway doesn't mean that it's going to be like fresh from when it's actually like in season.
But that's getting us back connected to our like the roots and getting centered though,
Yeah.
and like knowing where everything comes from and being able to have your own hands into like bringing your and doing your own food. Ultimately, like agriculture is a great trade and something that we need. And I mean, when I was coming up in school, it was a matter of like something that you heard of, like back in high school, or like you're hearing how high school would be. It's like, oh yeah, back in high school, I took driver's ed, I learned how to cook, we had wood shop. And so it's like coming up, I'm expecting that, you know, and I'm looking forward to that. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait to go to high school because I'm gonna be cooking. I'm definitely taking home egg because like I enjoy cooking at home, like with my parents or whatever. And so it's like once I got to that level and then understood that that was no longer part of the curriculum, it's like, dang, we missed out on a lot.
Exactly.
You know? And at least as far as those foundational things and just being able to like set that discipline and a routine and responsibility and whatnot, like I feel like we kind of got robbed of that. So bringing that back, you know, you can change that for the next generation, and now we don't have that, you know?
Yeah, because it's like I want them to be able to take that home.
Right.
Take this experience home, build your own like garden bed and everything like that.
Right.
So.
Well,
I can survive.
If I'm not mistaken, you do have a crab boil coming up on October 18th.
Yes.
And let me tell you something. Me and Cuddy are always hungry. So how do we get to try out this crab boil before the 18th?
I brought the crab boil to you.
Oh, yeah.
I know that's right. Let me
While
tell
we
y'all
still
something.
here.
Cuddy.
Let's go.
It's time for a break.
Yes, it is.
And when we come back, you already heard, she done brought the crab boil to us. So, of course, stay tuned. We're going to get us some crab boil going. You already know. You're watching Almost the Weekend. So, Chef, we put the crab in the bowl in this amazing pot right here. We got some corn, we got potatoes, etc. How long does this crab need to cook before you add in the shrimp, mussels, and cane?
So basically everything in here is already par cooked. Mm-hmm. So all we're doing is just warming it up for us. And then next we just add the seafood. Since this doesn't take that long, this is about really quick, like 2 to 3 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Tops. And so we always let that be last because you don't want to overcook your shrimp.
Okay, bet. And then, you know, we know that you love to cook with Dungeness crab a lot. Is there a reason why you like to cook with Dungeness crab?
Because it's from Washington.
Yes, it is.
It is from Washington. This is like one of our staples as Washington, is that we get the Dungeness crab.
Just like over there on the East Coast, they get the stone crab. So I like to deal with what's closest to us within the community. This is something that I've been catching as a kid. My mom sent me and all my cousins from Port Angeles all the way down to Westport, Oregon. And we've been crabbing since we were like, I want to say 7 or 8. There's 12 of us, 2 to a crab pot. That was my mom's basis of a buddy system to keep up with us. So, yeah, we would cast out everywhere to the point where we even went to the waterfront before. Yeah, waterfront was one of those 11 o'clock high tides.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. It's a little different now because it been remodeled and everything like that, but it was a community out there.
Wow.
So you used to go out and really see the homies, go slap 5, look in their buckets.
Like,
how
what
many
you
you
got?
catch today? Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, so it was always like a vibe late at night or early in the morning.
Wow.
We're just the crabbing folk.
I love that. I only did it out in the Tacoma area with my dad. I never did it in like Seattle, but we would do it like out more in Tacoma.
So I've been out in Tacoma too. Des Moines out there as well. Up in Everett, been out there, and then right here at the waterfront. So yeah, whenever you want some crab, this $14, $16.99 prices that
Go
you
catch
guys
it yourself.
just get a crab pot that only costs you like $25. Go get you some scrap seafood from any seafood park. We Seattle, by the way. Go get you some scrap seafood, some chicken, throw it in there, and just cast off.
Yeah.
And you just waiting for your food.
Just wait.
Yeah. Have a beer, have a drink,
Make
bring
one
some
of them.
friends.
Make one of them hot link sandwiches that she won't make again. But it'd be worth eating it while I wait for my crab to catch on to my bait.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Okay, so see, right now we're at this phase. This is really getting hot. This is cool. And so now we're just gonna start add the shrimp. Make sure that's really nestled up in there.
That was amazing.
Bad.
That's that citrus right there.
Yeah, I see. I told you that's a good touch. Putting that, we say cara.
Cara
Where do you get those?
So they're actually they're in season right now. So they're not all year round. This is one of the fall oranges that grows. So there's a couple of them. Blood orange is one of them as well, I think. And then the caras. So it's definitely gonna get. So as you can see, the pot is getting full.
The pot is
Shrimp
full.
is cooking already.
Pot is getting
it is.
full.
It's already turning pink.
Yep. So it don't take that long. So we're about to close this down real quick. Just gonna toss this right back on here. Ooh, there we go. That happens. It happens. So this is the kitchen life. You just stay ready.
Stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready.
Yep. You just stay ready. That just means somebody's about to get an overflow of love.
Yeah.
The juice is trying to come out too. Oh,
yeah.
It's bubbling.
Come on. That's how you know it's ready.
That's what I was like. It's bubbling.
Oh yeah, we got to get rich. Oh, right. So good. Yep. There goes the clams.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I see. You were just waiting for everything to pop open.
Yeah.
Because if it don't pop open, it ain't done.
It ain't.
So everything is
open,
popping open right
keeping
now.
you inside.
Yep. See, we popping now.
Pop it open.
All right. So now it's all about plating.
The good part. Let's go.
That was the good part. It's all about the plating part now. So we just got to say, so I'm gonna make yours first for you. You got your whole half crab cluster right here.
Ooh, can you make it up here so they can see? Or is that too far?
Oh no, it's fine. Your crab. Can't forget about your claws though. That's the best part right there.
Get you some scrimps.
We got a crab boy. We got a crab
All right.
boy.
See, you guys keep coming in here with these nice displays. It makes you not even want to touch the plate.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Gotta see what you gotta love it with your eyes first.
Camera eats first.
The camera eats first. We learned that last week. Come on.
Oh, and then look what I found.
Got the egg.
Come on.
People be hating on these eggs, man. It's like a whole debate on social media, and I don't understand it.
And I can't say I was one of them.
I was one of them also, and then I finally tried it, and I was like, you know what? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched this one show, I forget what it's called, but they always do different competitions where it'll be like, Black people try each other's chicken. and one of them was a boil. And she was like, oh my God, there's an egg in here. And then she finally tries it and was like, okay, it's not bad. I mean, I don't really need it, but it's not as bad.
YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
I've seen that
You
same
know what I'm talking
one.
about, right?
Yes. The one that
it's called like cocoa butter or something like that.
Butter, everybody tries or something like that.
Yeah.
And this was that they try each other's crab boils.
Yep.
And she was like, oh, I don't know what this is. Who did this?
Who did this?
Where's the juice?
Yes, she said, I like it, but I can't find the juice. She was like, I just wish it had some juice in it. And it was dry.
Yes, it was. But she said it tastes good,
She
though.
said it tastes good, but it just needed some juice.
But it just needed that juice. And sometimes that's what you need is that juice to help it all off. See, your plate is not done yet. I'm just want to make sure I got everything out of here. He's like, don't you skimp on me.
Nah, I'm cooling. You do your thing. I'm chilling. It look nice.
It look nice.
I'm well taken care of.
Your potatoes. And then, of course, for you, can't forget your egg.
Come on.
Now, are you an egg person in the boil, Cuddy?
I'm not gonna hold you. This is about to be like maybe second act max.
So you're not opposed to it, like how some people be like, don't put an egg in my crab
I don't
boil,
really
but
eat a
you also
boil like
don't ask
that
for it.
to even have it in there. So this is really gonna be like my first time for real.
Oh,
But, like I just started getting down with the hard-boiled eggs, though, like as far as salad or something like that.
Okay, this pot is
Ooh,
nice.
So that's
like,
the black
what?
thing. I was wondering what that black
I was
thing
wondering
does.
what that was too.
Ooh,
I make sure you don't miss nothing.
nothing.
It's nothing. All right, so we got everything laid out. Oh, hold up.
While we over here talking about sauce.
And the juice.
Yes, I was like, no, we're not doing this. All right, got your
Speaking of the
Look
juices.
at that pour. Zoom in on the pour, brother.
So the thing is about this juice, at this crab boil on the 18th, when you're out there with me, we're going to be underneath a tent, and we're going to just be sitting around the fire, sipping on boil.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you let me wrap a taste on it.
Sipping on boil.
Sipping on boil.
And this is going to be at Metier?
Yes, so this is going to be on Metier from 3 to 9 o'clock on Saturday.
Now tell people what that is.
So this right here, this is that garlic butter sauce.
Come on.
Now, basically, she has had this for a couple of years now, so she's seen my development and work. And so if she thought last year was better, I didn't upgrade it.
Come on, upgrade.
Come on, upgrade.
We ain't never been at a flavor upgrade, y'all.
Now, the one thing I can't do, is give that recipe.
And you know what? That's okay, as long as I get it whenever it's in stock, okay?
Okay, yep.
I know that's right.
Hey! All right, so the final thing is
You
all
can
about
get
that
heavy-handed with
drizzle.
mine. Yeah,
I got you.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, yeah, I'm good. That's fire. Is that? Ooh-wee.
You can... Do you smell that cup?
Don't get the place
Do you
confused
smell
either.
what the chef is
Mine is
cooking?
the one closest to me.
And then, of course, the last little bit, got some micros and some parsley. And we're just going to throw that bad boy up on there.
Hey, yo. That's fire. Such a beautiful plate and display.
Oh, yes.
I know your mouth watering.
And
You
this
feel
is
me?
for
Wipe your
you.
lip. All right. Thank you so much.
Has our camera ate first?
Yeah, the camera got to eat first.
And that is the crab boil.
You want to put them together?
No, yep. Cheers.
You guys are funny.
Yes, sir. Well, there you have it. We have a crab boil. got the finished product. Before we get out of here, though, definitely let the people know where they can keep up with you. Let them know the details for the event again on the 18th. And yeah.
All right. So keeping up with me, you can find me on Instagram by my first name, which is Deanna04. And then you can always find me at any one of the locations. I'm either at Communion, that Brown Girl Cooks, or Little Brown Girl. I'm like just all over the place.
Awesome sauces. Well, shoot, make sure y'all pull up on the 18th. Don't be late because the crowd be moving, okay?
I love
And the line be lining, okay?
And it's only here till it's sold out.
And last time I went, it was raining and we were still outside.
Wait,
I remember that too.
Okay,
I
I got
forgot
my
about
crab boil and all the other things. So make sure you guys tap in on the 18th, and make sure you also are tapping in with her menu over at Little Brown Girl. Because if I'm not mistaken, you guys also have a new menu coming out there.
Yes, we do.
So make sure you pull up to Metier, get you some food. In the meantime, between time, Cuddy.
Oh yeah, you know what time it is.
We gonna try a little piece real quick,
Yeah.
and then we gonna go to break, and we gonna
need a
be
little
some
potato.
happy campers.
Dig into it.
Because you see,
I don't even mind not having a napkin.
you know,
You know, that's more flavor for me.
what are these? Are andouille sausages?
Man,
No, so those, of course, you know, I'm all about Seattle. Those are Oboyo Berto beef hot wings.
Mm.
let me get on with a little lamb.
That's the only one I allow into my crab boil.
Cuddy, do you approve?
You got sprinkles on the back of that side. Come on. No fingerprints. Man,
I got you.
that's smacking.
Well,
That's smacking.
we're gonna go to a break.
And it's a perfect spice. Like I told you guys, I don't like spicy.
You
But
don't.
this, I can do. But we need it. Nope. Ain't doing it. Nope.
Land over there.
I don't like burning my mouth or being scared. So cool.
Wow.
It looks like it's time for a
Break.
come on.
Because me and Cuddy gonna finish our plates. When we come back, it's time for our weekend picks. Of course, it's almost the weekend.
Chicago, celebrating more than 25 years of Broadway razzle dazzle. Paint the town again. Chicago the musical. We're hotter than ever.
Get tickets at stgpresents.org.
Welcome back to Almost the Weekend. I'm Besa Gordon.
And I'm Curtis Delgardo, aka Cuddy.
And right now, it is time for our weekend picks.
Where you going?
I'm definitely not going to Mars Farms. However,
Thank you. Thank you.
No, I'm not
No
doing it.
offense, you guys did your thing, and that's a lot of effort to put on the event, but no, thank you.
I think it would be fun, but it's just I love a good haunted house, but at the same time, I don't really think they like me. So I think my weekend pick is actually going to be Mira with DJ D-Ommi.
Ooh, you're finna go pop it. I might have to come pop it with you. So yeah, I'm either tapping in with that, or everything's neat because I'm hooked on the sidecars now ever since Ashanti pulled up. So shout out to her. Shout out to Couture Cocktails because yeah, sidecars are smacking. However, my pick is gonna also be Good Thursday. We're going to tap in Jazz Bones. You already know.
All right. I love it for you. Well, shoot, you guys, with that being said, look, this was another episode of Almost the Weekend. First and foremost, if you would like to advertise on Almost the Weekend, definitely email advertise@whereweconverge.com. And you can, of course, keep up with me on social media at Besa Gordon.
Yep. And if you got an event that you want featured, just make sure to tap in with events at whereweconverge.com and submit it there. Or just fill out our event calendar submission form, and I'll take care of it from there. If you want to keep up with me, just make sure to follow me at Cuddy the Sensei. That's CUDDYTHA Sensei.
And then, of course, also, we have Instagram now. So make sure that you guys are following us on Instagram. And shout out to everyone that's already given us a follow. It is Almost the Weekend PMW. Did I say
the follow
PMW?
button.
Almost the Weekend PNW. Yeah.
Smash it.
Smash it. And share our stuff. Okay?
Come on.
Now, with that being said, it's almost the weekend. So you guys already know, Cuddy's about to go out and pop it. I'm going to go finish eating my crab boil. And until next time, it's almost the weekend. Peace.